interrupt you, Stan. Those are some cool shoes, though.
Oh, I just got these.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. It was settled by the Scotch-Irish. In 1756, they incorporated as the town of Derryfield. Londonderry, which comprised which is now Manchester, Salem, Wyndham, Litchfield, Derry.
that was all Londonderry?
That's how big Londonderry was. And then it branched off into something small. The Amherstgate Corporation is why we're all here today. They built all these buildings, all these housing buildings and things like that. The manufacturing company became the largest textile corporation in the world, making some 600 miles of cloth a day. Enough to go from here to Washington, D.C. daily. I worked in some of the mills. I mean, as a kid, and I used to be embarrassed to work in the mills. Now I'm proud I did. So my goal is to get some Black History signs throughout downtown Manchester and at Central High School, which was called Manchester High School, because we had blacks going to high school here back in 1880, 85, and things like that. So this is my sign about the Black History Manchester and the Underground Railroad. There's always been speculation, and I got to come down and clean it up again. But anyway, there's always been speculation that the Underground Railroad came through here, but we couldn't prove it. Through a lot of hard work and help from other people too, we were able to prove that, yeah, it came through here. There was a woman named Anne Banford, and she lived right up here on Manchester Street. This is Manchester Street in 1881. She was here in 1844 and 1850. Okay, we got a news article from a paper here back in 1901 asking about Anne Banford and that she harbored 44 slaves as they were coming through here on the Underground Rail and stuff like that. So I put everything together, proved that she was here, proved all the dates right, where she's buried over in Piscataqua, which is now Manchester, used to be Bedford, and proved that, yeah, she did do this. There were I found a lot of abolitionists in the city. Some of your mayors were abolitionists. Some of your businessmen were abolitionists. One in particular, a guy named Reverend Andrew Foss. He came down from New Boston. He was an abolitionist. And on his 1860 U.S. Census says he worked for the Anti-Slavery Association. That's what he did for work. He was nationally known. He lived right here. He had friends around here. They were abolitionists. They're helping these slaves come through here. They come through here. And she lived right up here where it says Stables. Okay, that's like 43 Manchester Street back then. And that would be kind of a cool place to hide people at night. And they had horses and carriages, and so they had the accessibility to these things too. So they would be here one night, and then they're in Hooksett the next night, and then up to Concord, and they're making their way to Canada eventually. And all your northern cities and towns did it. They escaped south too. So I
Liberia and that kind of thing.
What's that?
They went to Liberia and Africa.
They were sent to Liberia. They didn't go there. They were sent there to go back. They started Liberia.